Boo! Hi everyone. I bet you guys saw my last videos that I just made tonight. Since I know it's not Halloween anymore, but since I wasn't doing this YouTube thing when Halloween was in, I'm doing it now. So plus we just got out of October, so it's Dee Dee here, and I'm going to be talking about Halloween and all of its secrets. You see, Halloween is a fun time for kids to dress up and be something that they want to be, but they can't be on an everyday basis. For example, superheroes, goblins, monsters. But there are dark sides to Halloween, and I'm going to tell you that in this video. First thing is, vampires are made. I'm going to tell you the story of the vampire, how it was made. So everybody looks at vampires they suck blood and they bite in people's necks, and they're very pale, black hair, all that stuff, and they lurk in the night. Well, actually, this theory is wrong because they made vampires off of this one man. He had a skin disease. Barely people have it now these days. It used to be common back then. I forgot the name. It was just a skin disease, and he couldn't go out in the sun, or else he will burn like they do vampires now. So he wrote in his diary when he was at home, and he wrote about his sufferings and how he wished he could go outside and just be normal. He stayed in all the time, wrote in his diary. That's all he really did. He had a little tiny candle to see, but all the rest of his room was dark. I saw a picture of him in a book before, so that's how I know. I learned it in school before, so yeah, that's how the vampire was made. Second, zombies. Everybody knows zombies as things that come out of the grave and come to get you and eat your brains, but that's not true at all. Zombies actually have no story. People just built up off of dead people. The story of zombies really is of dead people getting resurrected from the ground and they coming up and eating people's brains. Really dead people can't do that at all, actually. Dead people can't do that at all. They just stay in the ground, but people built off of that to make another scary character for Halloween. Okay, now we're going to go on the dark side. So, Halloween, I think we all know this. If you're a Christian, you definitely know this. I'm a born-again Christian. Hallelujah! But anyways, you would know that on Halloween brings tears to my eyes, and it's very sad. People kidnap children and normal people, just normal adults. People kidnap children and normal adults sometimes. Well, all the time, and people think they go missing, but really ends up that their daughter, son, or the adult or wife or husband ends up as dead because people make sacrifices on Halloween with other people. So basically a sacrifice is rituals, and you have to be a part of some satanic routine thing, some cult is what they call them. You have to be a part of some cult. It is a sacrifice to the devil, showing, basically praying how we pray to Jesus, how in the Bible they offered him gifts and things like that, except it's different. They worship the devil, and they give the devil people, and they kill them. And I don't know if you guys saw the Marked Ones or Paranormal Activity, but on the Marked Ones, they pick little boys, newborn boys in the family, in the first newborn boy in the family, and then they take it out of the mother's stomach when it's a baby, and then they kill it, and they also kill the mother with it. It's a very sad concept. It's a very sad subject that brings tears to my eyes, as I said before. But as I said at the beginning of this video, Halloween has very dark sides to it. It's not okay. It should never ever happen. But people do it because they're satanic and they're possessed by the devil. Um, I did go trick or treating. I mean, of course, I'm against Halloween. I want to celebrate it, but I'm not really celebrating the devil. I just like to go out and trick or treat like every other kid does, you know? But I'm not celebrating the devil. I do not support that at all in any type of way. I just like to go out, candy, and eat it. I'm not even about the decorations. My mom's too Christianly for that. So, we do decorations here and there, and make cake and sweets and stuff, but we don't do a whole bunch of spooky decorations. The last time we did that is the last time we were here in Davenport, Iowa. But that's a whole different story. All I'm saying is, if it's like a different time where you're at right now and you're watching this video, if like you're just getting ready to do Halloween, because in America, Halloween is past, but we're still in October. I mean, we're still in fall, passed over to winter a little bit. But if you're in a different country and your time is different and stuff, and your days are different, and you're just getting to do Halloween, be careful. Be very careful. I have to tell you that. Be very careful, because Halloween is filled with things that you wouldn't even think of. First, when you think of Halloween, you think of scary masks and funness and going to haunted houses and candy and all that. But the first thing that doesn't come to your mind is devil worshiping, sacrificing, devil, all this stuff. That doesn't come to your mind. The only thing that comes to your mind first is the goodness of Halloween, because that's how the human brain works. You don't want to think about the bad things first. You want to think about the good things. But yeah, also, there are people missing right now. There's a bunch of people missing right now. There's a show called Missing, and they show a lot of different people that are missing. So if you could turn to that channel and maybe look at the people, and maybe you can see them one day and save their life, that would be a great honor to their family and everything else. But when you see those shows about people missing, make sure you pay attention to their face, because it may so happen that you see them one day in a car, or maybe run away. So make sure you keep that in your heart and in your mind at all times. And yeah, have a safe trick-or-treating. Make sure you stay by your parents, as most of all. And for you teenagers, make sure you stay close to your friends. If you go in bundles, make sure you go in bundles. If you go to a Halloween party or haunted house, make sure you stay in bundles. One thing I also really wanted to talk about was these killer clowns. They call themselves the Bozo Clowns. Really, they're bozos themselves. It's ridiculous. Why are you going to go around killing people for absolutely no reason? The Bozo Clowns, as they call themselves, if you guys know the new It movie, it came out a while ago. Since they're clowns, they wanted to honor the It movie, so they're putting red balloons in sewers this Halloween, and they're tying them to sewers, and it's basically telling people, like, landmark, like, I'm here, I'm around in your area. Me and my mother saw a balloon personally when we were walking one day to get some fresh air, and we ran because we knew about it. So just make sure, I know this sounds kiddyish, but make sure you stay away from some clowns if they look fishy to you, if they look weird to you. Make sure you stay away from them. Make sure you stay in big bundles. If you're going trick-or-treating, my age, stay by your parents. Your parents want to see you when you come home. They don't want to be looking for you, because that's the worst thing that could ever happen to a parent ever in their life. You guys just don't understand, but my mom loves me and my sister to death, and if anything ever happened to us, she would literally kill somebody. So make sure you stay close to your parents and travel in bundles to haunted houses. Just be safe during Halloween because there's a lot of dark sides to it. There's not just candy and trick-or-treating, even though I wish there could be. People have to make things out of nothing to get noticed. But bye everybody, it was Dee Dee here. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you're in a different country about to do Halloween, because I'm not sure about that. Comment below if you have a good Halloween, and I'll be coming for you. Bye everybody, like and subscribe.